something you really want to do and you don't think you have a shot, I really want to tell you a story that may convince you otherwise. So I've had this happen several times in my life. Almost 20 years ago, I decided I needed to go to a really good school. I had been at a small college in Texas, and I started studying voice after actually never having a single voice lesson in my life. And it turned out that I was really good at it. And my teacher told me, you really need to go to a really good, great school, a renowned school where you can really get the attention and get the education you need in order to become a professional opera singer. So he recommended the school, Southern Methodist University, and I looked into it back then, and the information that I got was like, oh my goodness, I did not think I could do it. It was almost $24,000 a year that it was going to cost me, and I didn't have any money, zero, nothing. I was already a college student. My husband back then was also a full-time college student. We just did not have the money. So I thought, whatever, what the heck? I'm just gonna go ahead and apply and just see what happens. It's not gonna hurt me to apply. So I applied, they invited me to audition. I went to the audition, and right after I was done, my then-to-be teacher came out, talked to me and said, you are gonna go here. I'm gonna make sure you're gonna be able to come here. And I told her, but I just don't have any money. She said, you don't worry. A couple weeks later, I actually got a letter telling me that I had a full scholarship. So I had half scholarship for academic, because I had really good grades, and the second half was actually covered by an artistic scholarship. They don't give full artistic scholarships. So I went to college there. Not only that, but the first semester I was there, and I was only a sophomore, I got the lead role in the opera that they were doing at the university, which usually is only given to juniors or seniors, but I guess they thought I was good enough. Not only that, a year later, I competed. Since I was a little bit older than the average undergraduate student, I could not compete at the undergraduate level. I had to compete with graduates. So it was a whole, like the state competition, and I won. Before I went in, I thought, oh, no way, I can't do it. Everyone else has been singing for so much longer and they have so much more experience. But I wasn't afraid. I just went ahead and said, okay, whatever. What have I got to lose? If nothing else, I will gain experience. And I won the competition. Fast forward a few years. I'm back in Germany. That's where I was born and raised. And I want to actually continue my education because I didn't have a German diploma. I only had a diploma from the States. So I wanted to apply at a German music university. And I called someone up. I called a professor at the Stuttgart Music University because that's where I lived close to. And she told me, oh, you really need to apply at a lot of different music universities here in Germany because the spaces are so extremely limited. And we have people from all over the world internationally applying and wanting to come here. Because you must know, in Germany, tuition is free. You don't pay tuition. It is all covered here. But I did not want to go anywhere else to a different city. I wanted to stay there. So I did not apply at a bunch of different universities. I just thought, either I'm gonna go here to Stuttgart or I'm not going. I'm doing something else. So I applied, and you know what? The day that I went to audition, it was a big mess because somebody had told me the wrong time. They read my last name and it's Casey. It's not a German name. And so they said, you have to go to a German test first. I called the office and said, obviously you can hear I am a German native. Why do I need to take a German test? Well, you have to come and then sort it out. So I went ahead, went there, but they told me the wrong time. And so when I showed up, the audition was just over. And so I came in, I'm like, what? I wanted to audition, and they said, well, we're sorry, we just wrapped it up. And pretty much I think they had decided who they were gonna take. But I just didn't want to take no. I was just bold and said, well, I just don't think it's fair. I totally appreciate that that was the wrong time and I showed up late, but couldn't you make an exception and just listen to me? It's just one aria, please. So they said yes, okay. They were, obviously I got on their nerves just a little bit, but they went ahead and listened to me. And after I was done singing, someone actually came up to me and said, and why did you want to come here? And why are you not already singing professionally? And I just said, well, I don't know, I just wanted to learn more, and I wanted to further my education, and I wanted to actually have a diploma too here in Germany. So they said, okay, we're not going to promise anything yet, but if anything, we have maybe something for you in this soloist artist program, which there's only 2 spaces available. It's very rare, and it's like, this is a postgraduate degree. So I waited, and sure enough, I think 1 or 2 weeks later, I got a letter stating that I got one of the 2 coveted spaces. So I did that. I just wanted to tell you that sometimes, even though someone may tell you no, and it may all seem against all odds, don't give up. If there's something you really want, do pursue it. And even if someone, even if it doesn't work out right away, just don't give up quite yet. There's always a path. You always have to ask yourself, who do I need to talk to? What is it that I need to do? What are the other options? There's always options. Don't give up on your dream. Make sure you're just staying motivated. Yes, pout for a while. I did too sometimes when I lost a competition, which did happen also. It wasn't always roses and everything, but just, you have to hold on to your dream and know in your heart what it is that you want. Because if it's something that's really deep in your heart that, isn't just a thing that's coming up and then you forget about it, but if it's something that has been in your heart for a long time, just do hold on to it, because it is who you are, and you must follow that inner voice. Otherwise, you will never be happy. Thanks for watching today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and do subscribe for more videos. Hope to see you soon. Bye.